Good morning. Good morning. I'm hoping y'all can see and hear me because I'm driving. I'm not gonna be able to check to see if you all can see and hear me. But it's so crazy because first of all, peace and blessings to you all. Peace and blessings to you all on this Thursday. We got one more day till we hit Friday. I hope that you all are accomplishing your goals, you're executing, you're studying, all that good stuff, right? Let me see if I can see myself. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see myself that way. I can hear myself, but I can't see Let me go back to this. Okay, so we just gonna do it through here. Right. So executing and studying. The reason why I say this is because we live in a microwave society. Nobody wants to study. Nobody really wants to do the work. They want instant gratification. They want it now. And they're willing to put themselves out there without studying just to see where the chips may fall. And that's a dangerous way to live, right? That is a dangerous way to live. Because this is the thing. When you're doing anything with consumer law or the administrative process, you have to know what you're doing, and you cannot go based off of what somebody else is telling me or telling you. You can't go based off of what someone else is telling you without studying the laws that they're giving you to study. You have to have your own understanding of what the law is and how it applies to your specific situation, right? Because these people are going to know. They are going to know when you are incompetent. They will know. And so because you're incompetent, and I'm saying that with love, incompetency just means that you don't know the facts. You can't state the facts, and you're not knowledgeable of what it is that you're trying to do. And a lot of people don't even know what remedy they want. You know what I mean? You have got to study thyself approved, because these people, they will know when you're incompetent. And so when you begin to send out your letters, that's going to make a difference between if you have a automated generated response that's coming from a computer that just spits out a response based on the letter that you send in, or if your letter is actually being read and responded to by a human person that's either within the legal counsel, an executive office, some sort of advocacy office, where they're actually knowing that you are competent. Because here's the thing, if you send out your letters and you don't know how to enforce it, then you just wasted your time, you wasted their time. Family, I'm saying all of this in love. I'm saying all of this in love. And this is part of the reason why, you know, when it comes to credit repair, you have people that want their credit repaired, but they won't even take the time out to hop on the phone and call the consumer reporting agencies to get these items removed off of their credit, because there's a lot of items that you can just simply get removed off of the phone, over the phone, if you quote the right laws, right? There's so much work that you can do, because to be honest with you, who really has 30 days to wait for responses and stuff to come in? I don't have 30 days. I'm old. I'm older, you know, but people, I'm just, oh my goodness. I am praying and hoping and begging you all to study these laws, because I don't want to see anyone lose an account that they may have needed, a line of credit, credit card, whatever it is, or get yourself in some sort of trouble or get yourself in a bind that you can't get yourself out of. And then because you didn't study, you're solely dependent on the person that provided you with the information and trying to get answers for them when they're dealing with their own situation and they're dealing with clients, you know, paying clients, right? You know, I guess it's just going to boil down to how bad do you want this? Like I said before, we live in a microwave society. I have literally watched people jump from this group to that group, to this Facebook group, to that Facebook group, trying to find answers for these remedies, you know, on these consumer laws, instead of just going to Cornell Law, the Legal Institute, or govinfo.gov and literally looking up the laws that they're being provided and studying the laws themselves. They're just hopping around all of these groups, getting these processes that they don't even know work, right? And they're just throwing out a bunch of paperwork and just waiting to see what's going to happen. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work, because when you're doing certain things, you have to put your energy into it. You have to tailor and custom your letters to your specific situation. And so if you're listening to someone else, or they gave you a template and you use that template verbatim, word for word, that template was not meant for you. That template was meant for the person who created it and used it in their specific situation. You follow? So templates are not for you to use them verbatim. Template is to give you a guide and what to study and how to formulate your argument, you know, based on your specific situation. That's what a template is for. It's not for you to slap your name on it and send it in and have a bunch of stuff in there that does not apply to you, because the banks, these companies, they're going to be laughing at you behind your back and you don't even realize, and you think you did this great thing by sending in this documentation, you know, and you're waiting for this remedy to happen and it's not going to happen, and you don't understand why, because you didn't take the time out to study. You didn't take the time out to study. And it's not going to be something that you're going to get. It's a marathon. It's a long play. This is the long play. When you're learning these laws and you're trying to study, this is the long play. This is not 30 days, 60 days. This is the long play. Right? And so I implore you to study. Go back, study the FCRA, study the FDCPA, study Truth in Lending, study the UCC codes. There's UCC codes that are floating around on the internet. The codes are correct that you're seeing when you're endorsing your coupons. The codes are correct. You see the UCC codes, but do you know what they mean? Do you know what the UCC code means? Do you know what it means? Study trust law. There's a trust at operation at all times in everything that we do. Are you studying trust law? Are you studying the applicable statutes for the state in which you live? Right? Because when you begin to study federal law, there is some corresponding state statute to that law, and it may be a potentially conflicting statute, meaning the state took it upon themselves to put certain codes and statutes in place that may conflict with federal law or may conflict with your constitutional rights. So you have to be able to look at these things and take it and compare it against what you're seeing in the FCRA, FDCPA, Truth in Lending. And you have to be able to differentiate your rights in the state that you're in to make sure that these people are following federal law. So it's more than just sending out letters. It's more than just sending out letters, right? And so this microwave society has produced people who feel entitled to get this information from you for free, right? Because let's just keep it real, for free, so that they can take it and use it, and then they can come back to you and blame you when it doesn't work because they didn't do the work and they didn't study. That's what we're dealing with. But I know that you all, you're smart and you can be strategic in what it is that you do. We have unrealized potential. A lot of people have unrealized potential, right? So we get caught up in the day-to-day, mundane, routine life, right? But the way that this society is set up, it very rarely gives us the opportunity to explore our own intellect, our own greatness, because we're inundated with information from outside sources. We're distracted with TV and social media and the freaking Oscars. I said I wasn't going to talk about it, and I'm not. All I'm saying is that it's all a distraction. All of it is a distraction to keep you from studying, to keep you from doing what it is that we're supposed to be doing to advance ourselves, right? It's all a distraction, y'all. It's all a distraction. All of it, all of it, all of it. All of it. And when I realized that I was not living up to my greatest potential, I had to get rid of those distractions. And that included me leaving my 6-figure job in corporate America. I left that thing, left it. And I'm not going back, ever. I'm not going back. It's a wrap, done. And, this is my journey. It's my personal journey. And this is something that I had to do. And people, like, oh, why you left your 6-figure job? You was making good money. Why you leave that good paying job? Because it's not about the money. It's about my time, and the money will come. The money will come. I'm not worried about money. It's time for me to start pouring into my family. It's time for me to spend time with my grandbaby. It's time for me to spend time with my teenager. I have a 13-year-old. He'll be 14 in June. These are the pivotal years. Well, before was the pivotal years, but now he's growing and developing into a young man. And, with all of this information and everything that I know, all I know is he's going to be a beast. He's going to be a beast with it. He will never have to work a day in his life. He will be greater than I can ever be. And that's how it's supposed to be with your children. You're supposed to train them up so that they can surpass you. But I just wanted to hop on here because the microwave society, it's like a thorn in my side. I'm like, why don't y'all want to do the work for yourself? I'm not saying y'all, like my you all, I know you all are go-getters. You're going to get out here, you're going to study this information, you're going to implement, you're going to execute, and you're going to come back and bring me back some testimonies. I have some more information coming for you all. I do have some additional videos that I have to upload. It's raining today, y'all. I'm on my way to the dentist right now. On my way to the dentist. I knew it was gonna rain today, so I wore my rain boots. Y'all got rain boots? Who got rain boots? When I tell you those things come in handy, I love my rain boots and my army jacket. But I don't know. We got to get rid of the distractions. I don't understand why so many people are obsessed with celebrities. They do absolutely nothing to increase your bank account. I don't understand the celebrities, social media, the news. Stop watching so much TV. We got to stop watching so much TV because all they do is give us bad news that depresses us anyway. Turn the TV off. If you have TVs in your bedroom, get rid of them. In my house, we don't have any TVs in our bedroom. We have TV in the guest room, which nobody sleeps in. And then we have a TV in the office that we use, it doubles as a TV and a monitor. And then the TV downstairs in the living room, that's it. I don't allow my son to have a TV in his room. My husband and I, we don't have a TV in our bedroom. Because when you really think about the time, TV eats up so much of your time where you're literally just sitting there staring at the tube. And then all of your time is eaten up by scrolling on social media. So if you're on social media, why not be a content creator instead of a consumer absorbing all of the information when you can be putting out content? Because I know that you all have gift, talents, and abilities, and you have a story to tell, right? You have a story to tell. So start telling your story to help other people connect with you. Everybody can do this. This is not, some sort of special talent that you have to, create content. It's just you being your authentic self, telling your story and giving the knowledge that and, really just showing people your journey. I should have drunk some water. I need some water. But this microwave society, it is hurting us. When I tell you, it is hurting us. I heard a saying not too long ago that every generation that comes behind us is a little stupider. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's true. I hope and pray that is not true, because I've seen some amazing young adults that they know that this whole system is BS. Even my son, he's like, why would I go to work for 40 years? Like I wish that I could read y'all this text that my son sent me. We was talking, when he's away from the house, we text a lot back and forth, right? And so he know that this whole system is BS. Like he know the whole system, but I think he gets that from me and my husband, because we be pouring all kinds of information in. And so he's shaped his worldview. He's already at where he know that is BS, and he don't want no part of it. None. He be cracking me up though. He really do be cracking me up. But I can't see your comments because I'm driving. So if you're watching me, definitely drop your city and state. I was gonna ask you to drop your city and state where you're tuning in from. I promise you all that I will be on here more to give you all the information. I'm putting together a curriculum, but I need for you all to tell me some of the things that you want me to focus on. I know you want to know the billing error dispute process and the administrative process. I know that is important to you. So I'm putting together a more structured curriculum to be able to give you the information, and I will be doing a class so that we could dive into the letters, because you get your remedy through the letters, and you get your remedy through either arbitration or litigation. So 15 minutes early. I thought it was going to be more traffic out here than this. But yeah, we got to study. We have to study. We got to study. I have a group of people right now that I put the power back in their hands because they got all these things going on with their credit. It's about 18 of them. And I told them straight up, I said, I'm not going to fix your credit for you, because I want you to be empowered. This is information that you're supposed to be telling your children. Teach them what I'm teaching you to do. Education starts in the home. And you know that they're not teaching about consumer law. They're not teaching about credit. They're not teaching about finances in high school, not even in college for the most part at all. They're not teaching this stuff, y'all. We got to teach our babies. We have got to teach our babies. There is no excuse as to why your child should go out in the world not knowing the basics in terms of how credit works and how this monetary system is set up. We got to teach these babies. We have a duty to teach our babies what they need to know so that they can be successful. Y'all know I got a soft spot for young people. Because I'm going to be old one day. I got one son, but I got 3 stepchildren by my husband. And they need to know how this system is set up so that when we get older, when my husband and I get older, they're not stressed out about money because they have to take care of us. Like, we have to set it up so that they're well equipped and well prepared and financially stable. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can see what y'all got in here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see. Let's see. Can't tell what y'all got in here. Oh, wow. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Empress. I sketch. Good day. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Yes, Jennifer. Yep. Yes. Oh, Japan. Oh, I wonder what that was like. They definitely are shaping their worldview. Oh, this is repeating. Let me get out of here. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Trying to keep up with. Yep. Yeah, we have to teach them what we teach our children because they need to know. I wish that I could duplicate myself 10 times over. Because I can't type fast enough with my 10 fingers, and I can't that my output can't match with my brain. So like I have all of the stuff in my head that I need to get out on paper through writing, through videos, right? And I can't move fast enough. I can't move fast enough, and I can't get it out of my head fast enough. I can't get it out of my head fast enough. But yeah, we definitely have to study. This information is everything that we think we know is the complete opposite. That's the way that that's the way that this world is set up, right? Everything that we think we know is the complete opposite. It's the complete opposite. And so just so you all know, I study every day. You have to study every single day. You have to visit this material every single day, because as you look at it more and more and you read the same stuff over and over and over, it's going to become ingrained in your mind, and then you'll be able to know it by heart. And so when you send out your letters, you'll know exactly how to respond like that. You'll know exactly how they violated you. You'll know. So one of the things that I would like to see you all do, like I said before, I can't remember if it was on here or if it was on my Facebook page, right? Okay, I got a few minutes before I gotta go in. But go through your consumer reports. Go through your consumer reports. Pull up the FCRA, 15 USC 1681. Go through the FCRA and see if you can identify how they're violating you. Because this is the thing with the administrative process, right? If you have to be able to identify how they're violating you to figure out how to hold them accountable. If you don't know how you've been harmed, how can you go after them for harming you? You have to know. And you have to know what civil liability they hold. How can you enforce it after you find out that they harmed you? Right? You have to know how you're being violated. So you got to go through your consumer report, print it out, and get your pencil and actually mark it up with the laws. Get your consumer report, Mark it up with the laws. Print out a copy of your monthly statement and go to the FDCPA, and that's 15 USC 1692, and mark it up with the laws to see if you understand how you're being violated. The person who taught me how, when I started learning this, that's exactly what they made me do. They did not give me the answer. They're like, you need to get your bills and you need to have the law pulled up and go through your bill to see if you can identify how you're being violated. And I'm talking about starting at the top of your bill all the way from the logo of the company that sent you the bill, starting with the logo, because they can't use their company symbol on letterhead. That's a violation. They're not supposed to have their company logo on the outside of the envelope or in its contents. That is a violation. But if you don't know that, then you're just going to send out a letter and you're not going to know how to properly assert yourself if you're being violated. So take the time out to do that, because you got to practice. You got to practice. You have to practice. And so when I do this class and we go over the billing error dispute process, you're going to have to know these laws. Because I'm telling y'all, you will get yourself jammed up when these attorneys call you, because they will call you. Somebody's going to call you from the legal department. Some attorney's going to call you to register. Somebody is going to call you. And so you could literally blow your whole settlement if you don't know how to talk to these people on the phone. That's why you got to study. Because when they call you, you have to control the conversation and you have to be assertive and you have to be able to express how you were violated, to validate the amount that you're asking for, that you're demanding, really. How can you validate the dollar amount if you don't know how you were violated? You got to know. So please, please, please study, study, study. Y'all have a good day. I'm about to go in here to this dentist appointment. Hopefully it's not a real long appointment, because I don't feel like being here all day. I really don't. I got other stuff to do. But yeah, y'all study. Go back to the videos, look up the laws, and study. I'm gonna be quizzing. I'm gonna be giving some quizzes, some pop quizzes. I know we all hate pop quizzes, right? But yeah, you all have a prodigious and productive day. Peace and blessings to everyone. Make it a great day. Get some work done. Execute. Take the time out, if you can, at least 30 to 60 minutes a day to study, if you can, because it's going to be very important to gain a certain level of comprehension in doing this. Oh, do I have a mask? I don't know if the mask mandate is on or off. Or we just going to use this one right here. I got to put some more in here. Some people require it and some people don't. Yeah, if you all know me, you know what? I'm gonna do a video about this too, because some of you know me. My family knows. Of course, they know because they just know. But I'm gonna tell y'all how to protect your children against having to get vaccinated. And I'm not just talking about the COVID vaccine. I'm talking about all vaccines. My son is 13 and he's never been vaccinated in his entire life. Never. Not one shot. Not a one. But anyway, I don't want to go into a tangent. Okay, I got 4 minutes to walk in here. So I love y'all, and I will see you all in the next video. Make it a great day. Peace and blessings to you.